I know. I know. That's why I said the word.
uh, what is... Damn. Very well. We'll take it.
He gives it a stern thwap with his staff.
Will you roll me a general luck dice, please? Just a d20.
Okay.
Roll it again.
Okay.
This harpy, you smack it, and at first it staggers backwards like it might fall off the railing behind it. But it sort of slips on the slick rocks, and actually falls prone onto the ground. Does that complete your turn, however?
It does.
Phenomenal. Torn.
Thorn's going to attack with Booming Blade.
Yes,
Jeez.
yes, she is.
Thorn is in just absolute feral mode right now. She's so upset.
Ooh. Roll me a general luck dice. Let's see if we can just kill this thing for you. No, we can't.
Oh, well, Thorin could if she really wanted to.
I could, but I don't think these are gonna be the last things we fight in here.
Probably not. No.
So that's okay. Thorn will just like stab it real good, and encase it in, booming energy, and that will be her turn.
Very well, Lionel.
I am going to try and hopefully get the disgusting, sickly, sweet, sour, putrid, rotten taste out of my mouth and deal with this harpy in front of me so Reginald is not taking a beating anymore. Because he is not as stern
Hardy.
as I am. Let's see. Thunder Gauntlets, go. 24 to hit.
What happens?
I think what Lionel does is he sees that this harpy is focused on Reginald, and with her distracted, goes for a punch to just go straight into her rib cage, and instead of just like pushing her back, he actually caves the rib cage in.
Remember, this one's prone.
Oh, so yeah, he caves the rib cage in and just like completely pushes it until like he hits rock.
Jesus Christ. Splat.
Yeah.
There were organs in there, but they just kind of moved out of the way.
Yeah. They're still whole, they're just all to the side now.
Well, shall we say that another one bites the dust?
Yep.
Well, you still have movement, I believe, and a bonus action.
I will move to here. God, do I really want to taste that again?
Do it.
He's addicted to the taste.
No.
Thorn's rubbing off on him a little bit.
He's licking the spider and he doesn't know why.
I can't stop. Someone stop me. 11.
That hits.
5 points of piercing damage.
What are you?
An animal!
Still standing. This one. I'm sorry. Does that complete your turn?
Yes, it does.
Phenomenal. This one has taken the epitome of a beating. It is defeated. It has lost its sisters, its brood. It is going to take the disengage action. It is going to spread its wings, and it is going to fly away.
If it moves, it takes an extra bit of damage from booming away.
God damn it.
It's like the artillery strike as it's leaving. It's just like,
Roll it.
It's a, let me just make sure. It's just a D8, so it's probably gonna be fine.
max damage.
Give it a shocker on the way out.
Do you want to do this, or do you want me to narrate
You
this?
can do it. It's like a pigeon flying away, and somebody just pops it with a really big caliber fucking bullet.
This harpy suddenly gets like super cool moves. It like fans its wings out real fast and kicks up some mist, some dirt, so much so that Lionel and Thorn throw up their hands to kind of block it. And it takes that immediate action to disengage from you all, and it spreads its wings and it jumps into the air. And as it does, it flaps once, and that lightning energy takes its hold on it, and it just and it arches its back real hard and falls down like a moth, kind of singed, and just all the way
What?
down the side of the cliff into the stairs below.
Lionel looks at Thorn. Good buck zapper.
Thorn
Not a bug
hears,
at all, though.
Thorn hears him, but she is currently in the midst of a victory war dance. Like full on shamanistic. This is very clearly someone who grew up around druidic lizard folk war dance.
Well, the harpies have been defeated. Where to now?
While Thorn is completing her war dance victory fanfare celebration, is there anything in their nests at all by chance besides rotten meat, bones, and twigs?
Oh, you find a potion of water breathing.
Helpful.
Yeah, I was gonna say Reginald essentially is just going to kind of look around for this this conch shell that we're looking for.
You do not see the conch shell.
Yeah, I was hoping we would find that too and not have to deal with the rest of this place, but
Sorry, gents.
yeah, it was a long shot, but we had to try.
Well, the only way forward is backward at this point in time, back into your little shrine room, and you can either go up the stairs or see if there's anything else around here.
The other way that we had to go also led upstairs, or led to stairs, if I remember correctly.
Correct. In the main foyer, there was a door to the northwest, right here,
Mhm.
that leads into a staircase.
Yeah. So it's really just a matter of what stairs do we want to go up.
Well, I think the main stairs probably a good option.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do that then.
Thorn is also, while they're going to use lay on hands on herself and just heal herself for 10 more HP.
Very well. Add it to your character sheet. Reginald, as you enter this, the base of the lighthouse tower proper, you actually see a door to the north, leading in a northeasterly direction, as well as the base of the stairs that start here. God, you're so handsome.
Reginald's going to go up the stairs. He's still going to go up the stairs.
Very well.
No doors, only stairs.
No doors, only stairs. Aye.
Only stairs. Reginald's got to get his steps in today. He's got to think about his cardiovascular health.
You arrive at a middling level. It is technically the top of the base level. It is exposed to the elements. It is the roof. You can either explore this rooftop or you can continue to the top of the lighthouse.
Ooh. Well, do you think if you were a shell, would you be at the top of the lighthouse, or would you be on the roof somewhere? Do you think that one of these creatures maybe grabbed it and dropped it when they realized it wasn't food, or I, I'm not certain.
I don't remember their specific name, but Miral said that someone took it and murdered her. So,
It got taken.
yeah, if I had to guess, it's probably at the top where the light would be, just to really piss her off. Thank you. Thank you, voice out of nowhere.
Moscow. Well, given that potential scenario, then I think we go higher to the top.
We can take a look through the rest of the lighthouse once we're done with the top.
It needs to be said that as you all are ascending this lighthouse, that heartbeat is getting louder. And as you crest these stairs into the lighthouse proper, the very top, Reginald leading the way, with Lionel behind and Thorn bringing up the rear. Reginald, you see on this pedestal a heart. It is beating, and with every beat pulses out a green light that casts itself out to sea.
Thorn thinks that's the thing.
Well, I wouldn't guess that this is the shell. However, this is very unsettling. Yes.
Um.
It needs to be said that if you look directly at this heart, you will be blinded.
Okay. So it's giving off a lot of fucking light.
Yes, it is extremely bright.
Okay.
Hmm. All right. Given the scenario, I think Reginald will rummage around in his pack for a moment and pull out probably like his bedroll and throw it over the top of the heart.
Very well. You all can look at the heart without being blinded.
He will
Oh, that's better.
proceed to inspect it as cautiously as possible.
It is a heart that has been enlarged to about 10 times its size. It
Jesus.
still beats as if living. It is obviously magically bound here.
Well, this is definitely a turn of events I was not anticipating at all, but um, do we remove the heart? Maybe the shell is the key?
I don't know, and I'm not sure we should necessarily fuck with it right at this instant. Um, is this the only thing in the top of the lighthouse for the room that we're in? Is just the heart that we see?
Yes.
I'm. Um. Could I try and figure out what magic might be at work here with this heart, or no?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Cheeto. 13.
You think you recall something about binding spells and curses of binding, but nothing really seems to fit the bill with what you're currently witnessing.
You're more practiced in this than me, Reginald, but the only thing that comes to mind is, as you said, a curse. Or maybe something binding this heart here, so I'm not even sure if it would be as simple as trying to remove it or even, stab it so it stopped beating. Although it shouldn't be beating in the first place because there are no electrical impulses going to it from the brain, and this is just weird.
Well,
So-
that's magic, you know.
I know. It's still weird, okay?
Sometimes it's not always magic, though. Like, sometimes when you kill something and you gut it, sometimes certain parts of the thing still beat after it's dead for a while. Thorn sees it a lot in fish.
Yes, I can understand the r- potential common visibility that you note from that experience. However, this heart has likely been in this state for quite some time, so it is not recently dead. So, yes, we may need to seek out an element here somewhere in the tower that has linked to its binding, and that may help to lift the curse.
Well, we can go back down and explore the roof and see if there's anything there.
Before we head back down, Reginald just like look around the top level here and to see if there's anything he turns up?
Yeah. You can look around. You don't really find anything but that heart, though.
Okay,
There's just nothing to find.
very well. All right, well, given that there's nothing of note up here, beyond the heart, of course, I suppose we may as well head back down and look for, more than likely, the shell.
So where would you like to go so I can move your characters? Are you going to the roof or back to the base level?
To the roof.
To the wolf.
But not the windows or the walls.
Right. Yes, I would also be just as confused by Kowal's response there. Yep. I don't know what balls have to do with this.
This
From
place
your
is
van-
balls. This place sucks.
From your vantage point on the roof, you can see the shattered masts of 5 shipwrecks west of the lighthouse. Enclosing the rooftop is a 1-foot high stone wall with a 2-foot high iron railing atop it. There is a lightning rod to the south that you can tell has been struck several times. It is scorched black, as is the area around it.
Big zip zaps. Don't like that.
Yeah, well, it helps keep the rest of the buildings safe, at least normally, although don't know in this case. Go ahead.
Just judging from where it's at, you believe that that lightning rod goes through the roof there and down into the shrine below it.
Yeah, I was just about to ask if it looks like the rod continued through the roof or if it stayed. But I have a feeling that was put in place by the Talos cultists that came to call this place theirs.
Beyond what is readily apparent, there does not seem to be much else up here. Although the dwarves do wave at you from their perch on the cliff below.
That's basically what I imagined in my head when you said that.
Hello, lady.
Not wrong.
Okay. Yeah. I will. Upper level. Huh? Why is there writing on here that says upper level? That's weird.
I forgot I did that.
That's weird handwriting. Thor doesn't know that.
uh, um, but yeah, I'll just. Does it look like this lightning rod has recently been hit, or is it too hard to tell?
I don't actually know what denotes a recent hit of lightning personally, uh, aside from maybe a smell of static or
Basically.
char. But
Yeah.
it is clear skies right now at low tide. So,
Okay.
no, I'm going to go ahead with no.
Okay. Well, I was honestly expecting more up here potentially, but I guess this does make sense at least.
Does seem to crackle with like stored energy, though.
Nope.
I dare you. I'll pay one of you
And
and give you a new
No.
character sheet.
give
Lick
you
the ball.
I was gonna say Thorn goes to lick the pole.
the
No, I think Thorn, not seeing anything down here or up here, will go back to that room that we decided to pass for the stairs.
Very well.
Yeah.
Are the two of you going to follow?
Yes.
Reginald will follow. Yes.
Yeah. fuck this place for splitting up right at the moment. There's a fucking heart in here that's beating, and we covered with a bedroll.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. We don't have to look at it anymore.
Yeah, out of sight, out of mind.
Oh, Thorn. You enter this room. This room is, it seems soaked to the marrow. The windows on the northern side are non existent. They're just holes in the wall at this point. There's still salt water puddled up near the windows. Directly in front of you is a desk, both to your north and to your east. And to your southeast is a half orc, his eyes closed, sitting in a barnacle encrusted chair. An octopus hide set of leather armor adorns his chest. The very edge of his armor seems to, it sort of just covers his chest and opens up a little bit in the center, and you can see a gaping hole where his heart would be. But as you enter the room and he hears you, his eyes snap open. Give me one moment.
Well, we found where the heart goes.
We did, in fact, find that.
He immediately shoves himself up from the chair. On his fists, you see those same tusk-like claws, and he assumes a ready stance, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. You do not belong here. Leave now.
Nope, got a job to do, Davy Jones.
Yes,
As
we are.
all three of you simultaneously shake your head at me. All right, you guys cannot be done with me. We've been friends for entirely too long.
Yeah, that was the final straw.
I think showing a friendship was, enough to just denote that we all simultaneously did it at the same time.
At this point, y'all can have her. I don't want her.
We just all shared one brain cell at one time.
All right.
Well, with that being said, please roll for initiative.
Anish.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Hey, he did it.
I did it.
He rolled higher than a 10. I'm so proud.
I got a crit last fight.
I meant for your initiative. You normally have pretty low initiative, I feel.
Yeah, on my initiative, it's pretty hit or miss.
Ooh, tight quarters, Lionel. You didn't see it, but you heard it.
Mm,
How would you like to act?
I think I will move forward at least here so I can kind of see what's going on. See that and be like, oh. Ugly. I think then from my perspective where I am right now, I am going to use my action to cast False Life on myself. And give myself 6 temporary hit points. And that will be my turn.
All right, Necromancer, we see you.
Thorn.
Thorn is going to come over here, and Thorn's going to stab him with Booming Blade. Not that I think that he's going anywhere, but I mean, there's no downside to using it. He's cussing me out under his breath over there.
Yep, I saw.
I miss Jesus fucking Christ, something, can you stop?
I love my wife. Well, Miss Bombastic, is that it?
You know what? No, I'm going to Divine Smite it as well. It's
Smite.
another 2d8.
Oh, that might be a good thing.
Schmart.
Not for five fucking damage.
Well, it depends on what it is here, exactly. Because if he's undead, you'll do extra.
Not undead.
That's it. That's my turn.
Heart was still very much beat.
Oh! Yeah, I was afraid of that shit.
I forgot to mention, oh my god, look at that fucking cat. I'm gonna pet him. You pet him. Pat his butt. Oh, yeah.
Thought out the window.
I forgot to mention that as you entered and you looked at this half-orc Thorn, it had a very beautiful opalescent conch sitting in its lap.
Oh.
Oh, but that is your turn, correct? Reggie, my main man, my main squeeze.
All right. He is going to enter the room to purvey what is the clamoring that is going on, and will kind of take an additional maybe step back into the room here to size everything up before ripping a firebolt at this hole. Fire in the hole.
It singes the octopus hide, but does no more to him. Does that complete your turn?
It does.
I am so glad you all lined up for this.
Oh no.
Cone!
This is where we all die.
Lightning bolt.
Actually, yes.
Oh no, not the zip zaps.
I need everybody
Spicy tingles.
to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie day.
Oof. Not today. Not today,
No,
Reginald.
not for us.
Fucking day.
Not for me or you.
This was a mistake.
I have a question. With my fighting style. Well, you're not rolling. Do you roll to attack for that? No, never mind.
No, it's just a save. I like where your head's at, though.
I tried.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. Sometimes these things happen. Glad I gave myself those temporary hit points.
Down me, daddy.
He just sighed, which means we're all fucked.
Probably.
Down me, daddy.
Or he rolled really, really low. I think he just killed one of us. Because he looks real upset.
Might have.
Reginald, you are unconscious,
Noted.
Okay.
bleeding out on the floor. Vinyl, you are
Hmm.
unconscious, bleeding out on the floor.
Oh, that was a big lightning bolt.
I stopped rolling when I got 3 8s. It
Yeah, that was
didn't
more than
matter
my
after
max
that.
life.
Yep,
Well, actually, how much did you get in total?
it doesn't matter. I'm
Okay.
God. This will go my way.
Okay.
You are both unconscious.
I am, in fact, down.
Thorn,
Fuck.
roll me a general luck dice. By the grace of God, Semwanya, the lightning bolt arcs around you.
Okay.
Oh boy. Final.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a death save.
You got it. Oh. One success.
Thorn,
Oh boy. Thorn is going to reach over very quickly and cast Cure Wounds on Lionel. So he gets 5 HP back. He is up and standing. Let's see, what do I have? What do I have for bonus actions? Not much. I'm not going to use that this turn. That will be my turn, I think. Yes. I will actually say to Lionel, like as of getting him up, to back off and catch his breath for a minute.
No. I'll have to get up first because I'm still prone on the ground.
Yes.
Reginald. Something in your bag snaps, and you are at 1 HP.
Oh, secrets.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I think I remember.
Took off my back pain status. Now I guess I need to figure out, am I going to be doing anything else? I don't really think I can. So,
You have a full round of actions, action and bonus action.
okay, interesting.
Half movement
Um,
to stand up. What happened is that something broke and restored a single HP to you.
Noted. Well, I don't have any form of healing items, so I can't do anything there. Yeah, I think he's gonna stand up and maybe kind of like move away a little bit more, and that'll be his turn.
Very well. You had your chance to leave. There's no escaping this now. How much HP do you have?
Who?
You. You are down to 17.
Down to 17?
Down to 17. As he attempts to gore you with his tusked fists and succeeds. However, it is now Lionel's turn.
Mhm.
Everybody got their serious thinking faces on.
Right. I'm contemplating
kinda
what do I
fucking
have in the
shit-wrecked.
kit? What do I have in the kit right now that could be of benefit here?
What I am going to do is, well, still on the ground. At the moment, I am going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. To heal for an additional 6. And then I am going to he probably already knows that I'm awake now because I just cast magic. So I'm going to stand up, and that'll be half my movement. And then I am going to use my bonus action to use my last shift for the day to get 4 temporary hit points. And that will be my turn for the moment.
Very well. Thorn.
If I move, he's gonna gut me.
Well, I was going to pose disadvantage on him if you were going to go away. Which is why Thorn told you, like, you need to back off and go catch your breath. For my bonus action, I'm going to use Draconic Cry. So until the start of my next turn, me and my allies have advantage on attack rolls against the enemy. And then I'm going to attack him with some more Booming Blade. I'm going to roll it again because advantage, and I forgot.
Fine, you hit.
Yeah, but if I roll with advantage, it might be
Wants
nat
to
20.
crit though.
Damn.
Close. Jesus Christ.
Just take the damage from the first one. It's fine. But yeah, that will be my turn.
Reginald.
All right. Well, I think given the situation now, Reginald is going to try to cast Witch Bolt at the target. So I'm going to upcast it at second level with my last slot. And there we go.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, you electrify his hole.
Wow,
Giggity.
really did give him a shocker.
Lucky you got that advantage, though. Jesus.
I know. All right, so I can. All right, so now that it basically is on him, the concentration will last up to a minute, and I can just use my action to do another 1d12 lightning. All right, noted.
Is that your
And
turn?
that will be my turn.
Phenomenal. Let's see if I can't ruin that concentration for you. Oh boy. I need a Constitution saving throw from Lionel and Thorn.
Okie dokie.
Lionel coming in weak today.
Yeah. I got my crit for the evening and then I was done.
Lionel, you take
Yes, sir.
7 points of thunder damage.
Oof. Okay. So, what?
Thorn, you take 4.
So that's
Lionel,
yes, sir.
you are yeeted
Ooh.
into that wall,
Yeet.
sliding across it and probably down it, but you manage to stay on your feet.
Mm-hmm.
But it is your turn.
Okay. I will go ahead and use my last spell to cast Cure Wounds on Reginald. You heal for 7. And then as my bonus action, I will clang my fists together and activate my last defensive field for the day. And get 3 temporary hit points. And that will be my turn for now.
Thorn.
More booming blade. And same thing again. I will actually let me retcon that for a second. I'm gonna do Draconic Cry again because I can do it twice, and then I'll attack. No crit. Disappoint. But you guys will have advantage again for this next round.
Okay.
Reginald.
He's going to essentially activate his witch bolt and kind of twist the lightning energy to shock him some more. Takes you can deal to so I don't know if this is advantage or not.
It just
not,
does.
It's not
you
an
just,
attack. It's just damage.
You just roll the damage again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Witch bolt's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What happens?
He essentially just kind of like retwists his hand as if he's like turning it back on again, and it shocks this whole guy again, giving him a little shocker.
Give him the juice.
Stop. I got that. Stop it.
I've been
You
making
didn't
those
catch
comments.
it before.
No.
I've been making those
Oh,
comments since we
man.
started this fight.
I'm gonna say it again. I love my wife. Well, Moesco's corpse drops to one knee. He looks up at you, directly at you, Thorn, since you're closest, and says, "It's not over." And the lightning spell of Witch Bolt starts disintegrating him from his chest outward.
Thorin is immediately going to grab the conch that I assume fell from his lap when he got up.
It is now in the pile of ash, yes.
Yeah, Thorin immediately reaches forward to grab it.
You have a conch. Very pretty one.
Okay. We should probably go up to the heart now and get rid of that thing. Like maybe eat it off or something.
Well, but I'm not certain that the conch alone is all we need for it. Perhaps we bring it to the crab, and he may know more.
Oh, we just need to bring the conch to Miral. That's it. Are we... So, do I see a desk in here on the map night, or is that just for show?
Yeah, there's a desk. There's nothing important on it if that's what you're looking for.
I was going to search it for like notes or a journal to see if there's anything to give us any indication, like what is so special with this heart aside from it's probably connected to him in some way.
I'm gonna retcon that. Yes, you find something. Roll me a general luck dice. D20.
You got it. 14.
On the desk is a journal. It's soaked, but the ink is still somehow legible. You flip through it, and it's obviously Moesco's, who you realize is an anchorite of Talos. Having been bidden by Talos to lead sailors to an early watery grave, and by sacrificing their own heart to lure them. Talos would bless that heart and bless Moesco with magical abilities. But they would be bound here. To return should anything happen to them. And there are pages upon pages of something happening to them, only for the next page to say, "I'm back again."
Let's take the conch back to Miral, but we are going to have to do something about that heart, because if it's not destroyed or whatever, he is just going to come back again and again and again and continue to lead ships here to be wrecked and lead sailors to their watery graves as Talos has commanded him, and he enjoys with glee, from what I can tell of this journal.
Why don't we just blow it up now?
I don't know if it will be that simple, because the heart was given to Talos, and I don't think Talos would make it so that it could just be as easy as stabbing the heart.
Don's gonna go hit it. Unless you stop her, Thorn is gonna go back up to where the heart is, and she's not gonna get near it, but she will take out her little hand crossbow and just like plunk a, a crossbow bolt into it.
Let's take that in steps. First, does anybody try to stop Thorn?
Reginald probably would not. He probably would not.
You got him
The
trained to
gremlin.
look at that. They both went.
The gremlin wouldn't. The gremlin would do what gremlin do.
Yeah, I think Lionel would be looking at the journal and answering Thorn's initial question, and then she's like, I'm just gonna go shoot it. And he's like, wait, but she's already gone. He's like, son of a bitch.
Thorn, roll me an attack. There is an audible throughout the entire lighthouse as Thorn's bolt penetrates this heart. It's beating suddenly becoming arrhythmic, but it still manages to keep going. The sound of this heart beating so fast, though, sets the rest of your hearts racing.
All right. Well, I guess us now still being down here and just hearing the heart upstairs beating away. I think maybe Reginald will try to make his way to the ghost. With the shell and be like, "Hey, we brought you your
Thorn
thing."
has the shell.
She has the shell.
That's the
Yeah,
shell.
she had it. Yeah, she grabbed it and she ran up there. Which is why I wasn't saying anything, because I wanted to see what Thorn was going to do.
All right. Well, then Reginald is gonna scurry up the stairs after Thorn to get the shell.
I guess Lionel is going to follow them, keeping hold of the journal as he goes. In case he missed anything, but I mean, Thorn's still got time before we get up there to do something.
Thorn's gonna yell, and she's gonna go, Ghosty!
Ghost.
Hey, Ghosty! If the ghost does not respond to me, Thorn's gonna shoot it again. I need it to be documented here. Okay. Now the only reason Thorn is shooting this thing again is because her player's husband and the DM is telling her, not on mic, to shoot it again. So if this goes south and all of a sudden this lighthouse starts crumbling down on us and we have to run and book it, it's not my fault.
I need you all to
Okay.
go make new characters right now.
Okay.
I mean, okay, but
There's a
unfortunate.
Let me at it. I'll do it.
there's an audible twang. I've done too much with your fucking characters for you to just fucking die on me, okay? I did enough damage to each one of you this evening to fucking obliterate you.
Just saying. You told me to do it, so you know.
You told me to go make a new character. As much as I don't want to, I'll do it.
I'm not letting this go. There's an audible twang throughout the lighthouse as Thorn fires yet another bolt into this beating heart, and as if in anticipation, this heart just kind of stops, and then you hear the thunk, and this heart, Thorn, before your eyes. The light seems to burn through the blanket that Reginald threw on top of it, and then it seems to shrink inside of itself, and heart guts go everywhere.
You're gonna need a new blanket.
Implodes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got 2 fucking bolts in it now, so
I mean, those could have been patched.
I mean, sure.
Those holes could have been patched. That gore, he's never gonna get rid of the memory of that.
So what does half-orc heart taste like?
Oh, remember this thing is old too.
It was still fresh. It was still beating. It was keeping somebody alive. And you have officially murdered them.
Good.
Let's be fair. He swung first.
He warned you. He told you to get out.
To DM's point, he did warn us to get out, but
Yeah, well, we had a job
he's
to do.
still an asshole.
All right. So, for the sake of time saving, if you all are amicable to it, I'm going to narrate the rest of what happens,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just to get us to a relatively good stopping point for the evening.
Mhm.
You have successfully defeated Moesco, the haunt of the Lighthouse, also known as the Tower of Storms. From here, your party reconvenes down into the seaside cave and attempts to deliver that conch. But when Miral sees you all and sees the conch, if a ghost could smile, she would. And as if finding peace, she slowly dissipates, leaving nothing but thanks for you. And true to his word, uh, Rolfrin, you understand at this point, Miral's friend, uh, returns from one of the wreckages bearing a
Sack of booty.
new sword for Thorn.
Mm.
Thorn, you may add a +1 rapier to your inventory.
Yay! New shiny for Thorn.
The dwarves have an anti-shark contraption that is actually a multi-harpoon gun that they have um, worked together to utilize to minimal effect, having killed one shark and pissed off the other one. They return with 2 ships worth of loot, leaving 2 left to be explored. If you all would like to explore them, we can do that next session. If not, then you can take your spoils. I will count it out between now and next Tuesday, so that way you can split however you would like. But it's a loot table that I have to roll for, so
Mhm.
you'll have to bear with me on that.
Okay.
But uh, for the evening, as high tide starts to roll in and claim those masts back into the sea and your pathway to the lighthouse, you all leave the shoreline about a mile off to make camp for the evening and rest of those serious injuries you sustained. Reginald, searching your pack, you find that Night Fang's bracelet that you had, one of the fangs is now broken in half. But that is where I'm going to leave us for this session. I look forward to seeing you all next session. Before we start next session, though, I would like you all to hit that level up button.
Level 4. Level 4.
as well as a long rest.
Yeah.
Yay! Definitely take that.
I will go ahead and stop the stream here then if we're finishing up.
Mhm.
Yarp.